So there's been a lot of people that want to boo-hoo about the most recent, game announcements in regards to a lot of the female characters within gaming right now. And I'm like, man, I really just don't really see where the problem was. Because I'm not gonna lie, back when I was a lot younger, I used to be one of those guys like, oh, it's gonna be lame because it's a female main character or something. But I was proven vividly wrong when I played Tomb Raider back in 2014, and that game was freaking awesome. I think I played it on the PS3 too. And after that, my whole entire opinion on main characters being women just changed instantaneously because Tomb Raider was just so freaking awesome, man. And then after that I played Final Fantasy 13, and I guess Lightning could have been a more, character with more personality maybe, but that wasn't all that bad. I just recently played Stellar Blade and that game was absolutely awesome and stuff, man. And it's just I don't know. I don't really know what a lot of people problem is. Like, granted, all of us has been just pelted in our freaking face about woke this and woke that. Don't even get me started on the movie industry, because I think the movie industry is probably done the worst about that. I think Supergirl just recently came out, and I haven't even seen the movie yet, and I've already heard that I guess in the first couple of minutes in the movie they're taking jabs at Superman or something. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, which is, if they were doing that, that's kind of, confusing, because isn't her whole purpose is to find Superman and stuff? But I digress. That's not what I'm talking about here. So yeah, there's a lot of people that's debating online about, if they like the new God of War character or they're okay with Tomb Raider coming out. I'm like, bro, Tomb Raider has literally been a game since like the 90s or something. I have absolutely no idea why anybody would be complaining about that. Like, Lara Croft has been around since the beginning of freaking almost the beginning of the PS of PlayStation, man. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. And then people want to complain about GTA. Like, dude, we already know GTA 6 is gonna be one of the biggest games of all freaking time right now, bro. Like, I don't think anybody cares about the main character being female, and GTA is like, it's like the last game that I would think that's gonna be woke towards anybody. So that's absolutely freaking ridiculous. God of War Laufey did take me by surprise. I didn't even watch the game announcement. I literally just found this on the PlayStation Store myself, and I saw the new God of War game. I'm like, okay, is this like a prequel or something? Like, this is kind of odd. Like, especially since God of War has always been like probably the most masculine game on the planet. And honestly, it took me by surprise that the main character was going to be a woman this time. Because, dude, come on, man. Like, God of War is literally the freaking game that has, having sex with whores or something, and make it as a freaking video, make it as a mini game on the game. It's like, come on, man. It's like the most masculine game on the planet. You're literally like freaking stabbing brains out. It's not really much of a woman kind of game if I were to generalize it. I can't exactly seeing like the women in my life having interest in playing God of War in my own life. If I'm being freaking honest, I don't think my mom would really find it. Not even like my mom, or a lot of the females that I know in my network probably wouldn't really find it too attractive. But I mean, I guess we'll just see how it goes with God of War Laufey. I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of people that's like, oh crap, it's supposed to be Kratos and blase this and blase that. And I guess I can see their point, because this really blindsided the hell out of everybody, because we were expecting Atreus to be the next mainline video game, especially since Atreus was just a kid and we watch him grow from the first God of War to the God of War Ragnarok, and it just makes the most sense. We get to play as Atreus, and Atreus went off to do his own adventures and stuff. So Atreus would have made most sense, and I think that's what most people would prefer. But I'm not gonna lie, having a main character as a woman for a God of War game did take everybody by surprise, given the nature of God of War. But at the same time, it's like, dude, I'm still gonna buy the game because it's still God of War and I'm eating, bro. And I'm not gonna sit around and freaking just use my free time just to hate on women just because I feel like that's what a lot of these guys' problems are, or something. Or they're just really mad at the movie industry because the movie industry has just pelted us in the freaking face about, oh yeah, women's empowerment, this and that. And it's just gotten kind of unrealistic, and I don't know. It's just everybody's just kind of fatigued from it. Like, it's gotten so bad that even women right now is like, all right, man, we're doing the freaking, like, the female girl boss again. Like, everybody's just kind of tired of it. we're not looking for girl bosses. We're looking for good writing and just an overall good story. Just because a woman is a main protagonist in anything does not automatically make the IP just or the story just absolute garbage. And dude, I don't want to hear nothing from about The Witcher, man. Like anybody who's played The Witcher, like, dude, we've seen this coming. Like, you cannot tell me we did not see Ciri being the next Witcher or the next successor after Geralt. In fact, I think after Witcher 3, Geralt wants to retire. And I think one of the options is you retire with either Triss or Yennefer, and he just kind of stops the Witcher work, which means if they want to do another game, it would make the most sense to do Ciri. Like, it was built up all throughout the entire series, and this is just absolutely freaking ridiculous. Like, I actually want to play a series as The Witcher 4 because I trust The Witcher's 4 writing. Like, the people who wrote the fucking Witcher, top tier, man. Even the subplots in The Witcher are freaking dope. Like, you cannot tell me you didn't see this coming, man. Like, come on, dude. And then people want to mention bullcrap like this. That's like, okay, like I see what you're trying to do here, but it's like, come on, man. Now, okay, now I'll probably give it to you. God of War did catch everybody like, it did catch everybody by surprise because I would definitely was not expecting the next mainline game to be of Laufey, not Kratos or Atreus. The Last of Us, the second game had a female protagonist for Ellie, but Ellie was in the first goddamn game. If anything, I'm more mad that they made me play as Abby than Ellie, if I'm being honest. But Ellie, okay, you can't tell me you didn't see that coming because she was one of the main protagonists of the last game. Uncharted, I didn't even play this one. I thought this was a DLC or something. Ghost of Tsushima, I think that had like some controversy in it, I think, because the voice actor for Ash2, I don't know what the fuck her name is. Um I think she was gay or something. I'm not too sure. The situation with Ghost of Tsushima is a little bit weird, but I think they're allowed to do the whole new protagonist thing because Yote takes place like 300 years after the events that happened with Jen. So they just did a whole new story with that. So I'm like, okay, well maybe people just are just getting mad because the main character in Ghost of Yotai is like taking out a bunch of freaking guys all at once, and the main character is a woman. But I'm like, okay, well the same could be said about all these other women on this list. Like, it's a video game, bro. It's not really supposed to be realistic. As long as the story is good, I could really give a damn. Granted, I do believe that the storyline objectively in Ghost of Tsushima was just more interesting than Ghost of Yote, because Ghost of Yote is like, all right, hunt down the Yote 6, and that's kind of it. That's your freaking story. Whereas Ghost of Tsushima was like, okay, well, the Mongols are like pillaging, plundering, freaking, killing a lot of people, and it was of the time where the Mongols were not holding up by they weren't fighting honor. They're literally throwing oil on the samurai and then lighting them on fire. Like, they did not give a damn about any honor, which was the kind of the fall of the samurai. That's what the samurai was freaking losing back then, because they were honorably fighting people who didn't give a damn about honor. And then, of course, another poster about the freaking Witcher. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, anybody who's played The Witcher would know that, come on, like, you would know that Ciri was probably going to be the next mainline Witcher after Geralt. So like, this stuff like this is just kind of ridiculous. And I'm like, dude, did you play the game? Like, play the game first, make sure it's actually like a pretty good freaking game, and then come back with your argument or something. But sitting here and hating about female protagonists is just a waste of freaking time.
Yeah, you niggas might be a little slow. For some reason, everybody and they mama is upset that a God of War game is having a female lead. Calling the shit woke just because she's a woman. Y'all are fucking crazy. They calling GTA 6 woke, they calling The Witcher woke, they calling Tomb Raider woke, even though this person has always been a woman. But it just has to be so hard to wake up every day and be miserable, bro. Niggas will see the coolest shit ever and say, nah, man, this ain't it. Shut yo bitch ass up, man. We tired of hearing that. Y'all niggas is way too grown for this shit, man. Grow up. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. But we over here eating good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. It's like it's just like these people just have nothing else better to do other than just like boo-hoo and be mad about female protagonists in games. I'm like, bro, play Stellar Blade. In fact, play freaking Stellar Blade and then come back and then I want you to actually try to complain about it being a female protagonist and stuff, man. So I don't know. I just think this whole entire thing is just kind of fucking ridiculous because there's plenty of games out there that are absolutely amazing. Now, granted, if you give me like a complete freaking game that completely reminds me of reality and just bringing this super obvious wokeness into the game and just like it uncomfortably freaking just letting the player know like, hey, like this actually happens like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to hear any of that. Like this actually happens in real life, you should feel sorry for these people. Like, no, like anything of that nature. It could not even just women, but it could be anything. I'm just like kind of tired of it. I'm like, dude, I came here, like I bought this game because maybe I want to get out of freaking reality and actually slay some freaking monsters and like kill some shit. Like if I'm playing The Witcher, I want to hear about the gruesome and dark fantasy and the fucked up shit that happens in that world, not the fucked up shit that happens in my world. Anyways, I just want to get out here and talk about that, man. It's fucking ridiculous. I'll see you guys later.